It's the same. This is the only other posture that uses this stance is fan through the back. So you come down like this, very low here, and you stay low. This is a big mistake a lot of people make, is they do the low stance and they stand up because it's too painful. They stand up and then incorrect stance. You see, it's too short. You must stay low as you can go, then step out with no weight on it. It's a single whip stance, so you notice it's longer and skinnier. And it's exactly, if I single whip, see? There's no difference.
Yeah, got the key in there.
Wait.
I have a question about the application in the silk reading.
Come here, Burns. Speak to the people.
I have a question about the application in silk reading when you do it this way.
Yeah.
Can you show me the application for this?
In which form?
In the silk reading, Young Chan.
In Younger Chan?
You know, you
Oh, I see, yeah, yeah. Oh, when you're doing this? When you're doing this?
Mm.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so we've come from here. I've done something maybe to you here, bang. This hand's going to come round the neck. It's a much more than, you know, we teach beginners, okay, someone might grab your hand here, right, grab your hand, right? So, or grab it this way. It's got to be this way. So we hold the hand on and we turn the wrist and then we get a nice little wrist lock on, you see. The hand also goes into what's called the golden needle point. This is the upper golden needle point. Liver 3 is the bottom golden needle point. Used to use a golden needle right through here, right down through the chest in acupuncture. So when we're coming through this one will come around the back. And the fingers will dig into the golden needle point, forcing the head back, you see? They go right in. That's why the hands are like that. See? So as I wrench her down, the fingers are going to go right down inside of the whole breastbone there. Right down inside. And of course, it's like that. That's why you bring your hands like that. Thank you, Prince.
Normal bow stance and corner bow stance. A lot of people get that wrong.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, I was watching someone doing it today, and this person, I always wait till they're going to do a corner stance. And I'm thinking, yeah, this person did it perfectly. And it was Baker. No, it was Baker. He was doing his form out there, and he got the corner stance right. And I thought, oh, thank God, I must be right myself, because so many people do it incorrectly. I'm thinking, oh, should I be teaching them the right way or not? Because it's such a difficult posture. But there really is no difference. Okay, we'll do. Oh, okay. There's a normal bow stance. If you notice, there's a sort of a diagonal line between the front heel and the rear toe, the rear heel and that, right? Diagonal line. If I now put that into the corner, I've got a line between my front, I've got a cardinal point line between north and south, front heel, rear toe. No difference, you see? A lot of people, for some reason, in particular when they're doing the slant flying postures, from here, oh sorry, we're going from here to here. Okay, from here, they bring their foot around, right around to here. The foot should be here. It's still a bow stance, look. Shoulder width. But that's where the foot is. And it's because they're not holding their front foot correctly. A lot of people still do. I teach start beginners the correct stance right from the beginning nowadays. That's not a bow stance. And that's why people get it incorrect, because they do that sort of a stance. One foot is straight, one foot is 45 degrees. That's not a bow stance. If I was to do that sort of a stance in that, and I did the feet correctly, I would not have a correct bow stance because when I drag my feet back, I've got almost touching. There's no distance, you see.
So it narrows it.
Hey?
It narrows it.
It narrows it. Yeah, it narrows the distance. So it's not a correct bow stance if you think. Okay, okay, I'll explain the correct bow stance. There's push or whatever. I'm doing the correct bow stance for starters, but here, a lot of people do it like that. You must, as Eli says, you must move the outside of your foot so it's on a straight line, a north-south line or an east-west line. But what I always used to tell people, and I still do, you turn your foot in by the width of your big toe. So that's the correct bow stance. It's not 45 degrees. In fact, it's closer to parallel. See? So when I do the corner stance now, see how the feet are almost parallel there? Now I've got a correct bow stance again. Because I'm not putting the foot out like this, 45 degrees. The heel's turned out slightly, so the toe is in. And now you've got a correct bow stance. So there's really no difference between a corner bow stance and a cardinal point bow stance. So you've just got to remember that. And it's difficult to know because it's difficult to know where to place the feet. You're going from single whip and thinking, where am I going to put my foot? In order so that when I place my foot, when this foot comes around, it's going to be in a straight line with that front heel. Most people bring it over to here. And that makes these movements here really difficult. When you come out of this, out of the slant flying, your feet should be in posture, so you should just put the heel where it is. They should already be in posture for the correct bow stance. You should not have to move it.
When you do the slant flying, would you strike shoulder and strike?
Yeah, in the medium track form, there's a definite shoulder, and there's still a shoulder in the what we're doing, as Yang Lu Chan used to do it, with a small frame form, but it's hardly seen.
And would you do like?
Remind me to do Fair Lady Work shuttles too.
Would you do more like we did the large chancel, more straight, like this for the?
Watch. Here, okay, here it is in the small frame form. So it's not that. It's still an element of that.
Would you do again at the beginning?
Yeah.
Going back a little bit.
From here. Difficult turning my foot. There's a shoulder. It's just a, you just know it's happened. That's all. And here. There's the bow bar move we did earlier on. There's the shoulder. And so it's coming up, it's coming a little bit around, but it's not coming straight up like that, it's coming a little bit around, it loads, and then it strikes in like that to finish. And there's the feet in line. Fair Lady Work shuttles. Okay, that's always a bit of a problem area. These movements happen so you can hardly see them. Okay, from single whip.